Hey, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace your spark plugs or ignition coils on this 2004 Volkswagen Passat with the 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. Okay, so first thing we got to do is remove this engine cover, which is held in place by these 3 plastic screws, and get it out of the way. Okay, so say hello to the easiest ignition coil replacement of all time. All you have to do is, if you're replacing your ignition coils, is just twist and pull on these. And then the connector here in the back, you just pull on this tab and then pull this connector out. And there you have it. There's your ignition coil. You just have to go to your local auto parts store and get a new one and pop it in. That's all there is to it. All right? There we go. Now you just grab these, and there's a ground cable here that you'll need to disconnect, and then you'll be able to put this aside. Okay, and there's a 10mm bolt that's holding this ground wire in here onto your valve cover. So just gonna go ahead and remove that, and then we'll be able to set this wiring harness with our ignition coils aside. It's very important to keep track of. You want to make sure you put this back on your valve cover before you start your car, okay? Okay, so in order to get your spark plugs out, you'll need a 5/8 deep socket or a 5/8 spark plug socket. If you get a spark plug socket, they come with a little rubber boot inside of them that helps you grab the spark plug after it's loosened, and also helps you put in the spark plug once you go to put it in, so it doesn't drop down the spark plug well when you turn when you go to put your spark plug in, okay? And if you just have a deep socket, or you have a spark plug socket like mine that doesn't have the boot that goes on the inside, you'll need to just use a magnet to get your spark plugs out, okay? So yeah, you just put this in, and make sure it's properly seated on your spark plugs. Double and triple check. Make sure when you go to twist this, you don't break off your spark plug inside your spark plug well, because that won't be nice, okay? And just turn this counterclockwise, and then just turn it until it's completely loosened. Just going to use my magnet to get it out of there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you want to go to your local auto parts store and get new spark plugs. Make sure they're either pre-gapped or you gap them yourself, or even if they're pre-gapped, you check the gap, make sure it's the right gap. You can get all that info from your local auto parts store. And the spark plugs I'm using on this car is they're NGK. I've heard people use Bosch too. I don't know which ones, if they're interchangeable or not, but I haven't had any problems with NGK on this engine. Okay, so but you can check with your local auto parts store. They'll be able to tell you the information. Okay, and the way you want to put it back is if you have the spark plug socket with the rubber boot, basically this would stick in there, be in place. But since I don't have that, basically I'm just going to do my best to aim it and get it in there. But before you put this on though, you want to make sure you dab your finger in some clean engine oil and put it on these threads, so the next time someone's going to take out this spark plug, they won't have much trouble. And then I'm just going to aim it and drop it in there, and then you start twisting it by hand. If you are unable to twist this pretty much all the way in by hand, you're doing it wrong, and you want to take it out right away. You don't want to use your ratchet at all. You want to take it out and put it in again, because you're cross-threading it, and if you keep going, you're going to ruin the threads, and then you'll have to remove your cylinder head to get that problem solved. Okay, and once this is all the way in and you've done it by hand, then you get your torque wrench and you torque it down. I think the torque spec for this is about 10 to 12 foot-pounds. I'm not sure though, but I'm just gonna go from experience. It doesn't have to be crazy torque, just a little bit is enough. And yeah, that should do it. So next you'll just get your ignition coils, and you reattach this grounding wire to your cylinder head, and then the way you want to put these on is you press them on all the way. Make sure they're in all the way in and they're firm in there, and that's why you got a good connection and they're gonna stick on there. Okay, and then you just put all the rest in, put the cover back on, and you're good to go. All right, so yeah, that's all there is to replacing your spark plugs and or ignition coils on this 1.8 liter turbo Volkswagen engine. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more like it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.